Good morning, YouTube. This is Dog Behaviorist Jason Miller, heading out right now. I'm on Interstate I-20 riding through South Carolina on my way to Florence. Casey and I, see Casey hanging out in the back seat there. Casey and I are on our way to check out some Dobermans who we're told are eating the house. As I understand, these Dobermans are eating the countertops, tearing up carpet, eating the tack strips. And when you're talking about two 7.5-month-old Dobermans, you're talking about two pretty big dogs tearing stuff up. I also understand that they're terrible on walks. So we are on our way to Florence, South Carolina to see if we can help with these Dobermans and help get them on the right track and see if we can save the client's house. All right, guys, next time I see you, we'll be at the appointment.
Susan, where's her pin card?
It was on her.
No.
Since you've been here, she hasn't had one on, has she?
No.
Bristol here.
That puppy looked cute.
Thank you. Now, did you notice what I just did?
Yes.
Why did I do that?
I guess that's not allowed behavior.
Can't go nip new people. You can't.
Okay.
It was a little nip, and you're not allowed to nip new dogs.
I usually let you.
So was that quicker than the usual routine of getting them on?
Oh, yeah.
They usually aren't that easy to get on leash?
No.
Okay.
I usually have chaos with the three of
Okay.
them.
Well, just so you know, the more you teach them that
It's not
you're
allowed.
going to stop the unwanted behavior, the shorter of duration that unwanted behavior becomes every time, okay? Until we get to the point where there is just a sit and ready and waiting to go outside. Now, you may notice my guy is being a little nosy. He's pushing in a little bit. That's his job. His job is to come in just like me and own your house. And that's what he's doing.
Is this okay?
It sure is. This is common, the sniffing, butts, and things like that, that's fine. But the little nip that we had a few minutes, it wasn't much, it was just a little nip. And that's why my touch is only like that, you know, just barely a touch. Just
Who
enough.
did it? Bronco?
Just barely enough to say, hey, I disapprove of that behavior. But this is good meet and greet, everybody's sniffing. And you see my guy, he's standing at a little alert. Because
He's getting nailed from both sides.
he's actually used to coming in and kind of being a big dog and
right.
coming in and owning other dogs' territory. So he comes in, he's a little cocky. He's supposed to be.
These two are just a little taller or bigger. And Gotcha.
But we've got
And you notice that even though they're crowding in his space, how's he standing?
He's still owning the space.
He's still up, chest out, proud, right?
tail wagging.
Because he is here to show an example. This is how we meet, greet, calmly. This is how we obey. Casey, sit.
See,
Sit.
one of the good things that I think we've done from a young age is socialize them with other dogs in the neighborhood.
Go ahead and keep him outside, sweetie.
I can't. It's too cold.
All right.
I'll
let you hang on to that one.
Whoa, let go of your.
Yeah, you got it all tied up on you.
Come on.
All right.
Move it. Here.
It's just pretty cold.
It is not.
See, now they started to get a little
Here.
That's right.
chaotic.
But just stay calm. There you go. You just corrected them both. Now, did they come back out of the little stuff a little quicker
Yeah.
than, an hour ago they would have? Now, this is natural. This is resistance to the leash. and you may see a little more of that as we go on the walk.
Right.
For now, we're getting ready to head off. Take everybody on a walk. And we're gonna have Casey teaching you a little bit too, because he's my helper. He's not just here to teach the dogs.
Yeah.
He's here to teach the humans too. All right. Now you are walking a pack of dogs, but you're not being pulled all over the place. How do you explain that?
I can't.
Hey, good job. Good job. I'm gonna loop around over here.
This is most awesome. We might even can go around 3 or 4 times. Oh, wow.
Now, you're really walking a pack of dogs. Now, you have the ability to correct 4 dogs simultaneously. But how do those leashes feel? Are your arms getting pulled out of the sockets?
Not at all.
This is a beautiful sight, if I ever saw one. Yeah, you can merge over this way for the car. Cars generally respect a person with a pack of dogs, though, I've found. Now, car was a good distraction. Hey, everybody showed you respect rather than trying to pull ahead because of distraction. Now, one of your biggest headaches has been having to deal with the whole crew on the walk. But do you think if you practice this for the next couple of weeks that this would become like your regular feel on the walk?
Yes.
I've got Casey in the mix here because his natural slack leash walking.
All right. See, that's an example.
There you go. And you corrected and it went on. Correct? There you go. Don't panic when that happens. Correct and keep moving.
All right.
Okay? And you did just the right thing. See, Casey helps influence because he's naturally got the walk down.
Yep.
And him being there, walking like that, you've got the 2 calmest ones on your right arm.
Right.
And you're right-handed, right?
Correct.
So you've got the 2 strongest pullers on the left hand.
Right.
And yet, you've got them all in line. What do you think about that, Dad?
That is awesome.
Pretty good.
You got a big grin on your face. He's cheesing back here.
Because now he knows that I can go around another 2 or 3 times.
He'll finally get tired of you correcting, and he'll look over at Bristol and say, "Will you figure it out?"
How does it feel walking those 2 big dogs like that? It feel pretty good.
It feels better than one time I walked Bristol around the neighborhood and I ended up with crooked teeth.
Well, that's not good.
Like a bloody mess.
A bloody mess, huh?
She did. She fell over Bristol and chipped her tooth.
Oh my goodness.
He's watching all the dogs, Susan.
Uh-huh.
She's a good girl.
Now look at there. Now you're walking a pack of dogs. You are awesome. I tell you what, if I saw a pretty young lady walking with a pit bull and a Doberman Pinscher, I would run the other way.
That's what her mama and daddy would like too.
Well, I think we are well on the way. The secondary behaviors are already kicking in because when there is respect and when the energy is drained,
You want me to put this on
we
the
can put
dog?
people food right on the
No,
floor.
I want you to eat that one because that's where they try to steal it, right out of your hands. Remember?
Now,
Go
did you
sit
hear?
up on the couch.
Did you hear the long huff?
Mm-hmm.
Ha!
That is a sign of relaxation. Okay? Now, the temptation is, of course, going to be to steal the food out of a child's hand. Unless, of course, the dogs respect the child because the pack leaders are establishing the rules.
So you mean you're done teaching us, like, if I'm eating breakfast?
No, leave the TV off, Cameron.
Get your
bread.
Get your bread, and I want you to walk over to that couch. Walk to that couch for me.
Sit down and eat
Just
your bread.
sit there for a minute, please. You're helping me do an experiment.
You're
I need
training.
your help. You're training the dogs. You're teaching them to be good citizens. Hey!
There you go.
No, don't step.
Get
Sit down in the chair and eat your bread. Let's see if Bristol tries to get it from you.
Hey!
Good job. Good job, guys. Now, you see how your timing is elemental here? I mean, it is the key factor is your timing. The second that nose starts to go towards the bread, that's the second. That's right. Good job. And now you see backing away, showing respect. This is creating the new rules and boundaries.
Cameron, don't put that gum in your pocket. Please go put the gum in the trash and leave your bread there.
Yep, leave it right there.
Hey!
Now, of course, there's several sides to this couch, so how many sides can we try to break the rules on? Did you see how quick that was?
Yeah.
Now, of course,
In the kitchen.
now you got your eyes on, and what happened?
She
She
turned around.
turned right back around and realized, hey, I'm being watched now.
Please don't step on the bread again. Hey!
Now, this is how you guys create the rules for leave people food alone.
Right.
Okay? It doesn't matter if it's on the couch, it doesn't matter on the table, on the counter, or in her hands.
Right. It's
Okay.
unacceptable.
It's completely unacceptable. Now, the formula is correct and redirect. Now, the redirect is just go do anything else other than what you're doing now. That's an acceptable redirect. And anything else, you know, is
She's got me wandering around.
including wandering around.
Figuring
Yeah,
out
you know, that's fine.
I don't get the bread.
Do you notice the toy? Where is that toy that we claimed earlier?
It's still there.
I'll go get it.
Leave it there,
Oh, yeah.
right where we left it. This is how we create peace in an environment where we have a dog that wants to steal food.
Hey! Hey!
Hey.
There you go. Then you see it's your intent. All right. Now, you guys have pretty much almost got it. I mean, y'all are dog whispering. Good job. I mean, you're staying off the couch.
Hey!
You're claiming the kids. Okay. This one's having to process. I can't get this one. I can't get that one. I can't get the one on the floor. What can I do? Let me see. And this is one of those things that you can make a regular routine. If you have some leftovers, all right? Sit the leftovers on the counter and practice for a few minutes.
I told you
Okay.
that I bought in carpet texture. She was in here chewing it.
Mm-hmm.
Eating the nails.
Well, then
You
go
know,
throw
I
it
was
away,
spitting
please.
them out and chewing
Mhm.
the wood. It didn't
Pick it up.
affect her one.
And fade it on.
Bronco got a little better, but she was just like, no, it doesn't bother me.
Now this is also good because she's flipping around, doing the childlike energy in the floor, and now we have a dog staying still. Granted, she's a little confused and processing. How am I staying still? I want to go chase after that one and have bread. But because mom and dad are stepping up to the plate
They're
finally
watching.
and paying attention, now we have now here's the funny thing. Now, because food gets stolen from the table, we're practicing a new food ritual. We're gonna have some food, and everybody's learning to stay on that side of the tile. All the dogs. I could have sworn y'all called me because your dogs misbehaved.
It's like taking the car to the mechanic.
Yeah. Well, you guys had a handful when I got here. I'm going to give you that. But this is what I want to create at any kind of feeding time. I want there to be space way away. You see, even Casey's laying down because he knows the rule. But all of your guys are sitting there. Not one single one of them is trying to get on the couch. We've got food over here, which is making me very hungry. And dogs.